Imagine walking into a room and not being able to use any words. No talking, no texting, no emojis, nothing. Just your eyes and your posture, or maybe even a sound. Now, imagine that being your entire life. For animals, communication without words isn't a limitation, it's a superpower. Animals are constantly expressing fear, joy, anger, and affection, but the real question is, are we paying attention to how they do it? In this informative speech, I'm going to talk about animals. To be more specific, I will talk about how animals communicate their emotions and mainly focusing on the points of body language, sounds, and behaviors. When it comes to credibility, I have analyzed multiple scientific studies on animal communication, compared findings from different researchers, and I have evaluated how body language, sounds, and behavior signal emotion. This research has given me a well-rounded, evidence-based understanding of the topic, so I feel that I am credible to talk about this subject. One of the ways animals communicate their emotions that I will talk about is the body language. They use posture, movement, facial expression, and positioning on different body parts. Since they can't rely on the spoken language like humans can, their bodies become their main way of expressing how they feel. An animal's posture often reveals its emotional state. For example, tail movement is a strong indicator of emotion. The wagging of a tail can show excitement, while a tail being tucked can indicate fear or anxiety. Facial expressions such as direct staring, avoiding eye contact, or baring teeth can communicate dominance, submission, or serve as a warning. Even the speed and type of movement, as quick as sharp movements, may indicate excitement or nervousness, while slow, relaxed movements suggest calmness. Another way that animals communicate is through the use of sound. They do this by using high-pitched, low-pitched rhythm, volume, and the duration of their vocalization. In many species, high-pitched sounds are associated with fear or submission, while low-pitched sounds signal dominance or aggression. For example, a deep growl from a domestic dog often serves as a warning, while whining may indicate anxiety or discomfort. Like I already said, volume plays a role. Loud call and loud call can express alarm or agitation, as when African elephant trumpets, while softer sounds may signal comfort. Some social species also use vocalizations to strengthen group connections, as seen in howling among wolves or signature whistles in the common bottlenose dolphin. Overall, animal vocalizations are not random noises, but are carefully shaped signals to convey emotional states and help individual animals survive and maintain social bonds. The last way animals show their emotion is through physical behaviors. Going back to the example of a domestic dog, they may wag its tail, jump around, or bring toys when excited or happy. If afraid, it may hide, tremble, freeze in place, or run away. Aggression can appear through lunging, snapping, or stiff, tense movements, which show how they are feeling in that moment. Some animals also display strong emotions through caregiving or protective behaviors. For example, going back to an African elephant, they may stand guard over a calf when sensing danger, showing concern or protectiveness. Animals experiencing stress may pace or withdraw from the group. Through movement, interaction, and daily actions, animals clearly express emotions in other ways members of their species understand. Jane Goodall, who was a renowned primatologist best known for her groundbreaking research on wild chimpanzees, closely observed chimpanzees in their natural habitat and discovered that they use tools, form strong family bonds, and display complex emotions such as joy, grief, and affection. Her work transformed the scientific understanding of animal behavior by showing that humans and other animals share many social and emotional traits. Now for my prop. This is my sloth. Her name is Sam, and she would show her emotions mainly through subtle body language and behavior rather than dramatic movements or sounds. When relaxed and content, she moves very slowly, keeps her body loose, and may calmly cling to tree branches while resting. If stressed or threatened, she can tighten their grip with her hands, remain very still to avoid detection, or occasionally hiss and swipe their paws in defense. Now for my conclusion. Animals communicate their emotions in powerful and meaningful ways without words. Today we look at 3 main ways that they do this, like I said, through body language, sound, and physical behaviors. From posture and facial expressions to changes in pitch, volume, to protect or playful actions, animals are constantly sending signals about how they feel. Going back to the researcher Jane Goodall, she has helped us better understand that these emotional expressions are complex and deeply connected to the social bonds and survival. Whether it's a dog wagging its tail, an elephant standing guard over its calf, or even Sam the sloth gently clinging to a branch, animals are always communicating. The key is learning to recognize and respect those signals. Thank you so much for your attention for the past